Hi, we are Team 7. I am Brent Plath. My teammates are Saeed Hussein, Lamont Whitehead, and David Wolski. And this is our Technology Enabled Sustainable Container Homes presentation. Interest in shipping container homes has started growing since about 2004. However, in 2006, the Redondo Beach House, pictured to the right, sparked a trend in which shipping container homes began to increase in popularity. Now, first patented in 1989, the idea of turning shipping containers into habitable buildings was an idea that was green ahead of its time. Currently, it is estimated that there are over 5 million surplus shipping containers in U.S. shipping ports annually. Now, even before this idea was patented in 1989, the U.S. Army was using steel shipping containers to transport supplies, and those shipping containers would become emergency shelters due to the fact that conversion into a shelter was easy and fortification was very simple given the steel construction. In fact, shipping containers have been dubbed the strongest box in the world. Additionally, when a shipping container is used as a building material, it is referred to as an intermodal steel building unit. Now, there are a number of factors that are going to play a role in construction of container homes, most notably stagnant wages. Now, because of what has been dubbed the Great Decoupling, household income is lower now than it was in 1997, adjusted for inflation. There has been an increase in worker productivity, but wages have not increased with that or inflation. Therefore, the demand for affordable housing alternatives to traditional homes has been increasing. Now, with those alternatives, we would like to differentiate ourselves through the Internet of Things and full home connectivity, as well as solar energy for sustainable energy consumption. Now, taking a look into the barriers to entry into this industry, one major barrier is investment in a fabrication facility to bring costs down and not have to build the homes on site. However, there is plentiful access to skilled people and materials. Buyers are not generally driving the price of real estate down. What generally drives the price of real estate is the cost of materials, the cost of labor, and the local real estate market, as well as the national economy. Now, customers would also find it difficult to replicate our product because it would require a substantial investment upfront on their part. Now, suppliers represent one of our key variable costs. The price of used containers, skilled people, the price of land, and the price of equipment all represent another variable cost or multiple variable costs. And that does eventually contribute to the price of the home. Now, the threat of substitutes. Apartments, mobile homes, modular homes, and traditional homes are all viable substitutes. For the low income to mid income buyers, apartments, mobile homes, and modular homes would probably be the most likely substitutes. Now, for our tech savvy buyers that could afford a traditional home but do want a fully connected home, traditional homes would also be a likely substitute for them. Now, there are many home developers in the Phoenix metro area. And while there is a shortage in traditional homes for low to mid income buyers, there is a development boom for those tech savvy individuals and for our mid to high income buyers. Now, taking a quick look at our business model canvas, our key partnerships are we're definitely going to need to partner with a container supplier or shipping port. But one key thing to look at here is the revenue streams. Now, we're looking at the one-time customer payments for when they purchase the home. Continuing streams would be the HOA fees, the technology fees, upgrade and customization fees, and revenue from data mining and analytics. As an example, appliance providers would want to purchase the data and analytics from their appliances to create a better product going forward. Now, looking at our value proposition, we want to emphasize differentiation through innovative offerings, personalized service, energy efficiency, and complete home automation with smart connected homes. And our customer segments are most likely going to be low to mid income buyers, environmentally conscious buyers, tech savvy buyers, and first time home buyers. Now, looking at our as is process. Now, this process is a process that does not include the smart home functionality. A customer is going to place an order for a home. From there, they're going to be educated on container homes and offered customization options and given their final pricing after that. From there, it moves to a mortgage lender to secure funding, and if they are approved, they would move on to the transportation phase. However, if it is not approved, one route that can be taken is to go back to the customization options and try to reduce that final price to try to get funding approved again. Now, once approved, containers would be transported to site. Fabrication and assembly would occur on site. And after that, a quality control inspection. Now, if it passes that inspection, remodeling and finalization happens where the homes are made livable as far as putting up drywall and paint, things like that. And if the home meets customer requirements, then the customer can close. Now, the 2B process, where the customer will place their order, they will still go to be educated on container homes and customization options, still go through the steps to secure funding. However, the next step would move to a warehouse for prefabrication of the container homes and be quality inspected there. From there, the prefabricated completed home is transported to site, similar to how mobile homes are transported, and then it moves to the remodeling phase. And from there, the technology, installation, and connectivity phase is then implemented, and then it would go down to the software deployment and validation phase, followed by the solar installation phase, and then up to quality control for one last final check before it goes back to the customer. Now, once it is released from quality control, the customer would be educated on the technology, features, and benefits, and then the customer would close on the home. Now, taking a look at the as-is process again, used shipping containers are purchased from the shipping ports. Used containers are transported to the job site, and fabrication and assembly is done on site. Basic remodeling happens for habitability, and not too many customizations happen on the interior. Then the customization options can be added after the home is completely fabricated and ready for it. At that point, the home is ready for the buyer. Now, with the 2B process, we're still purchasing containers from the shipping ports. Containers are taken to a warehouse for prefabrication. Completed containers are then transported to the job site, similar to mobile homes. They are assembled and bolted together or welded together on site. Solar panels and Internet of Things technology is installed, and then the software is deployed. Once all of that has been validated, then the home is ready for the buyer. Now, our key transformations represent a unique approach to affordable housing. Technology enablement, prefabrication, energy conservation and sustainable energy deployment, data-powered decision-making, and community development are all key transformations that we are looking at for these sustainable container homes. Now, with the technology enablement, the Internet of Things integrated connectivity is the major component. Additionally, we do want to look at big data to deploy preventative maintenance and also provide another revenue stream. We also want to include telematics machine-to-machine learning for home automation so that the sensors can communicate with one another and be able to completely automate the needs of the home without human intervention. Now, as you can see on the right, the application pictured shows the different sensors in the home, as far as a thermostat, motion sensors, lamp, um, the kitchen island, all separated into different rooms to allow mobile monitoring of the home from any location. Now, this is going to require a partnership with Intel, ADT, Smart Connect, or another similar IoT platform provider or service. One interesting thing to note is that security companies like ADT are now getting into the Internet of Things smart home connectivity industry. Now, here is an example of what a connected home would look like with sensor deployment. Now, pictured on the left, you can see again the mobile phone able to look at and control the sensors in the home, including the security alarm, window controls, thermostat, light controls, motion sensors, environmental monitoring, energy maintenance, and even the remote control. Now, pictured on the right, you can see some security aspects included in that, including a glass breaker detector, gas alarm detector, motorized curtains, and even an entertainment system for background music or for watching media. Now, one major aspect of all of this is to make it sustainable. Now, looking at the solar powered smart container home, LED lighting would help to reduce energy costs. We would have fully integrated automation in the monitoring systems, as stated before, to provide the residents with real-time energy usage information and help them monitor and reduce their energy consumption. Now, not only does the automation help with reducing the energy, it also helps educate the residents on how to improve their energy savings over time using the Internet of Things. Now, another technology that we are considering is the solar chimney that uses changes in the air temperature and density to passively cool the house without the need for the air conditioner, or at least reducing the load on the air conditioner in the Phoenix metro area. Now, as you can see, a photovoltaic array of 36 285 watt panels could power all of the home electricity needs and also be designed in a way to also provide shade to the home, as pictured in one of the pictures to the right. We also look at careful window placement in the fabrication process that would take advantage of passive solar. Now, there are growth opportunities for the future. One opportunity is building an entire community of solar-powered recycled container homes. With this, we'd like to implement solar roadways and have been in communication with manufacturers of solar roadways. Another potential growth opportunity is for vacation housing. There is a potential to have vacation housing on water with moored storage containers. And there's also the possibility to have cabins in the forest with storage containers. We're also looking at the possibility of larger, more upscale housing based on the modular container design, as these containers can be stacked 4, 5, 6 high and are able to increase the square footage of these homes. Now, as you can see from this presentation, storage containers do make a viable building material and do provide a more cost-effective way to construct low to mid-income housing. And with the incorporation of the Internet of Things and connectivity, also provide another alternative for tech-savvy and energy-conscious consumers that are looking to purchase a new home. And this has been our presentation. Thank you.